guys, so today I'm going to show you 3 different ways of making a PVC rod holder. To begin with, you're going to need a rod. I suggest buying rebar. Rebar's pretty cheap at Lowe's. You can probably get it for about $1.50 for a 2-foot piece of rebar already cut. I usually go for, I believe, the 1/2 inch or the 3/4 inch. No, sorry. Yeah, the 1/2 inch. I believe it's the 1/2 inch that I go for by 2 foot. I'm just using this bright orange one just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to show you 3 different ways. So my favorite and probably the most expensive way is to use hose clamps. You can go to Lowe's and probably get a package of 6 for maybe $6. But I personally prefer these just because these will tighten up, they won't loosen up, they won't break. They're pretty permanent on your rod holder. Second way is with zip ties. Okay, you can get some zip ties, heavy duty zip ties, those will work as well. But I prefer not to use those just for the reason, if it gets hot outside, the sun hitting it, they tend to break down. And the third way, and my least favorite way, is duct tape. Alright guys, so let me show you what you'll need to get this done. You'll need a measuring tape, ruler, your foot, anything that you want to measure it with that you think is adequate enough for a length of a rod holder. A flathead screwdriver for the clamps, a marker or pen, PVC pipe, your rebar, and a saw to cut it. Alright, I'm not going to cut it in this one just to save some time, but what you want to do is get your measuring tape. I love making them 1 foot long. I think 1 foot long is perfect. When I use the 2-foot rebar, I like it to land pretty close to the ground. I like to be able to say, okay, it's 1 foot into the ground. So I'll mark it. I'll get my saw. You don't need this box. Makes it a lot easier though. And you just literally just cut right through it. So then you'll have your 12-inch piece of PVC pipe. All right. Oh, another thing, you want to make sure you get the schedule 40. And this one, just to be sure, it's the 1.5 inch. Okay, you'll need the 1.5 inch because there's lots of rods that will not fit if you go for the 1 1/4 or the 1 inch. Okay, if you're using it for ocean reels, ocean poles, you'll probably need the 2-inch pipe. Okay, and a 12-foot piece of PVC pipe, I believe, is $5, $4 maybe. It's not expensive at all. All right, so let me show you how I put my favorite way together first. All right, so you put the clamps. I do 2 clamps, one on the bottom, one on the top, and then I just basically tighten it up. Let me show you here. So I'm doing this backwards here. All right. So as you can tell, just so I can present the other ones, you want to keep it clean. You're going to make it as tight as possible. I put the rebar right flat with the PVC pipe. The PVC pipe actually pretty good. You need to hammer it into the ground. It'll still work pretty fine. It won't break the PVC pipe. It kind of helps it actually Helps you give you some more surface space to hammer it in. All right, guys. So that's basically what would you do, and then that's it. Basically go to wherever you want to put your rod and you hammer it in. So that's number one. Now number two would be using zip ties. Again, I do not prefer using zip ties. Some people put zip ties and then duct tape, but again, remember, if it rains, duct tape's gonna loosen up. Zip ties are not as sturdy, so here we go. It is the cheapest way. And there you go. That would be the one with the zip ties, and obviously you just have to cut them just to clean it up. So that's how it would look. But it's pretty sturdy enough that it would hold the fish down. The bigger the fish, well, obviously it's going to be a little harder. It's going to be tougher on the zip ties. All right, guys. And then the third way, and again, my least favorite, is you literally duct tape the bar around. Just like that. But you obviously want to put some more tape on it. You're going to want to make it pretty thick of duct tape. Just so that you're sure it's not going to fall off with your rod or reel when a fish takes it. But other than that, guys, that's a simple way of making rod holders, especially if you're a bank fisherman. All right, thank you guys.